Olá maltinha, sejam bem-vindos a mais um episódio de Fate Grand Order. No último episódio, que foi tipo há um minuto atrás, tivemos a fazer a Section 3 e hoje vamos fazer aqui a Section 4, King of Presidents. E... oh, ok. Ok, dá-me jeito um Saber. Quer dizer, até posso usar aqui... yeah, posso usar aqui esta. E let's go. Section 4, King of Presidents. Como é que vai ser? Senpai, I'm so glad you woke up. Ah, minha cabeça dói-me. Your servant blocked the noble phantasm attack. However, its shockwave knocked everyone unconscious. While our lives were spared, it appears that we are in their custody now. Oh, so you're awake. Right now we're in the midst of transporting you. You can run away if you like, but the bad news is that these babies will target the master aggressively. Oh god. Though Karna probably won't do a thing, since he's firm on his policy of not killing a master. That's a misunderstanding. I will kill a master first, depending on the situation. Of course, first you must show me that you have the reason, conviction and determination to convince me to kill a master. For instance, is one issuing the order willing to exchange their own life for it? If that's the case, I'm willing to consider. See, he says stuff that's basically unthinkable on a battlefield. Well, that's how Karna is, but that doesn't change your situation in the slightest. At such close range, it would be quite difficult to slip past the mechanized infantry, don't you think? No, it would be good. Onde é que a gente tá aí? First, I'll have you meet my king. You should decide which side to be on after that. Well, I know the two servants sitting right there won't side with us that easily. That much I'm sure of. However, I'm sure things will be different if we can persuade the master. Lady Beltavska. Why is that you go to such lengths to take the side of this king? Lady, I like the sound of that. You're a nice girl. You understand the etiquette. Your name is Mash, right? In light of your proper manners, I shall answer you. The biggest reason why I support the king is that we were closely connected when we were alive. Oh, it's not like we had an affair or anything like that. We kept in close contact, and I owe him a lot. The Celts who dominate the East won't accept anyone else other than themselves. Even if I surrender to the Celts, they'll just kill me, or maybe they'll sacrifice me for the sake of their wars. The Celts. Those servants you saw earlier were Fine Mac Cumhale and Yarmud Wadyam, right? That's the case. We'll be seeing a lot of Celtic servants this time. As far as I know from the legends, they'll have a few screw loose. They're a bunch of hairhead berserkers. What are those magical energy waves just now? Is there someone else with you? Hey, are you keeping a fairy in your pocket or something? Nothing? Then, just where did that voice come from? Oh, is Grambel with you or something? If you were, the king would seriously lose his temper this time. And to break it to you, but when it comes to long-distance communications, we're a few steps ahead. Apologies for introducing myself so late, Miss Blavsky. I'm their navigator. My name is Dr. Roman. Make sure you don't forget it, as we may cross paths someday. Oh, I can tell you're an imprudent man just by your voice. You're clearly up to no good, my dear. Hey, why does everyone always tease me when they first meet me? Well, it doesn't matter. It means Ravel as an advisor as well. So, let's get back to the subject. You all get it, right? You can't win this fight unless you're side with somebody. I only get you killed if you try to take on both sides. This world maintains a precarious balance as the East and West continue to fight. If we didn't fight, this nation would have been completely destroyed and beyond salvation by now, you see? Portanto, os dois lugares só gostam de lutar, né? Dear, you know you're not a good listener, are you? Has anyone called you a stubborn before? Well, at any rate, you should meet the king at least once. It'll be amusing. Amusing, you say? Well, someone is calling himself king in this ultimate democratic nation. Was that not amusing? Oh, self-proclaimed title counts, and remembered as an emperor as always. You sure know a lot about snobs. If you were in a right spirit, I'm sure you would lament the current situation. Huh, but first we have the preliminary show. Perfect, can you help me out? Pretty please, master? Okay. Understood, either way, they're enemies we must eventually stand against. Okay, here I go. Calma aí, eles prendem-nos, mas querem a nossa ajuda para continuar. Pretty interesting. Muito interessante, muito interessante, estou a ver. Estou a brincar, não é nada interessante. Quer dizer, é um bocadinho, mas não é nada de especial. Ok, let's fucking do this. Vais demorar? Jogo. Come on, Fate, vais demorar? Uou, vão mesmo demorar. Yada. There we go. Toma e toma. Ok. There we go. Nice. Wow. Pretty cool. Pronto, tinha que aparecer um salto, né? Tal. Ok. There we go. Pretty cool. Muito bem. Batalha número 3. Let's go. Agora são só celtas. Fuck. Assim, vamos fazer desta maneira. Talvez desta maneira a gente consiga alguma cena. Uf, Gilgamesh está-lhe a dar forte e feio, hein? Jesus. Isto vai ver um ganda bocadão. Isto vai ver um ganda bocadão agora. Tenho a impressão que um dos nossos ainda vai morrer. Ok. Yep, um dos nossos vai morrer. Ou talvez não. Uau. Uau. Não morremos. Ok. Let's go. Ok, bora lá. Archers, portanto Lancer. Ok. Let's go. Let's fucking go. 1, 2 e... There we go. Here we are. A fortress unfitting for America. The White House was taken over, so we had no choice. We built this fortress from the ground up. We should use anti-Celt measures to resist the Celts, right? Madame Blavatsky, Lord Corner.
The Prezi King awaits. Please come right away. Maybe I heard wrong. Did he just say Prezi King or something?
Yes, no doubt. I don't know how to say this, but it's so simplistic, right? But that's what makes it charming. It's not an idea we'd come up with. Come, follow me. The king, despite his appearance, has a short temper. So your employer is just right ahead, right?
Calm. Wait, that would be a bad move, Nightingale. Let your gun rest for a while longer. If you want to cure these world soldiers, identify the pathogen first. Or are you that simplistic as well?
In the meantime, more soldiers die. Are you telling me to bear with that?
Yes, bear with it. But do not get acclimated to it. It may be tough for you, but consider it's a trial. Or is a long-term treatment not your policy? If so, I wonder which is beyond saving, you or this land.
What? Are you saying my treatment is wrong?
Not quite, but everyone makes mistakes. Humans fall to ruin when convinced that their ideas are the only absolutes. Anyway, if you idly meet your death here, that'd be truly meaningless. Everything has a proper order. If you temporarily defeat an enemy here, it may cause a greater evil to prosper.
I see. I understand your valuable opinion. I'll put the gun away for now.
Good grief. What's a consummate liar? Blazavsky, I'll keep an eye on her.
You look after this world's only master and that servant. Yes, I know. Well then, let's get ourselves an audience with the king.
Então quem é que é o rei?
I brought him to see you, Mr. Prezi King.
Understood. It will be another minute until the Prezi King arrivals.
I'm starting to get nervous, Senpai. I wonder what kind of king he is.
Yeah. You might be right on that. I'm detecting a new servant approaching you, but there's something bizarre about it. Wonder if it's really a heroic spirit.
Bizarre? In what way, Doctor?
I don't want to affect your first impression with my speculation. Anyway, we'll talk after you meet this king. Thank you for waiting. The Prezi King is here.
Oh, at last I get the chance to meet that angel. Oh, I've yearned for this moment. I intended on inviting them only after they eliminated the scouts, but this is fine too. Yes, advancing the schedule is a good timing, much better than pushing back the deadline. I see. He still hasn't fixed his habit of talking to himself while walking. I was hoping he could at least have kept that on to himself. There was talking to himself? Did you hear how loud he was, Senpai? No human could do that.
To be frank, you have all done a fantastic job. Greetings, everyone, and congratulations. Is the monitor broken? I see on it's a creature. I'll say it once more. All of you have done a fantastic job.
I bet you're pretty surprised, right? Right?
Well, yes, they'd be surprised.
Well, I was indeed surprised, but it's fine. I'm getting used to things of this sort. That aside, you must be the king who controls Western America, right?
Indeed, it is as you say. I have taken it upon myself to rule America in order to pulverize those barbaric cults. I am a servant, and a gentleman who supports other servants. I am Thomas Alva Edison, the Prezi King.
Huh?
You... Son of a gun?
Oh, excuse me, I was a complete loss of words.
Edison,
the king of inventions. It's really you. You're not a chimera.
Indeed, although I am currently the Prezi King, not the king of inventions. You must be Lady Florence Nightingale. You are just as beautiful as they say. Unfortunately, we could not meet when we were alive, but this moment is truly a miracle of energy. No, a miracle of souls. I was not the one to live on the battlefield, but I deeply respect your convictions and rationality. To lend us to your strength, not only to advance medicine, but also to boost the morale of our soldiers. Then the effects of your poster girl are immeasurable. Ha 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 ha.
I had no idea you were not human.
What? I'm without a doubt a human. Human are just higher forms of beasts who possess reasons and wisdom. They shall not be segregated by the color of their skin or shape of their faces. Even if I possess a lion's head, that fact does not change. I am Edison, an intelligent human being. That is all.
Oh,
Just you look how he asserts himself with confidence. I really need to learn that kind of positivity. Basically, he was a human when he alive, but now his head is a lion when someone has a servant. However, since that doesn't affect his intelligence in the slightest, it's no problem. Design is the definition of rationalism.
Foo-foo! Doctor, everyone is taking a hint and not calling him the L word. Well, he can't be helped. I mean, he's basically a lion.
A lion? I like the sound of that. Also, was that communication through magecraft? Even though you live in an age of telephones, your fixation with such an inconvenient method bewilders me. Mages by birth are indeed illogical creatures. Surely you can make better use of spiritual channels? What? Look, phone lines only work when you occupy the same space in time, yes? This is far more functional, and crosses time and space in a kind of hyper-navigational form of communication. Oh, so that means you do not exist in this era. To be able to communicate across different eras is quite convenient indeed. Magecraft and science are similar. There is nothing you can do that I cannot. It's like to see if the same thing can be done by telephone. No, wait. I should develop the spirit phone before that.
Yes, Mr. Edison. Please, save your inventions for later, okay?
Oh, yes, right. Your name is Raphael, was it? You are the only master in this world. Let me get to the point. Can you lend the strength that you used to correct the previous 4 eras to get rid of the Celts?
Como é que tu sabes que eu livrei-me das...
I'm well aware. You see, a certain fellow took it upon himself to inform me. The world was good for nothing. That detectable hysteric told me. While these things happen, I'm in good health. But I bet you've never had such grand adventures, Edison. Through the epitome of displeasure. Well, so much for that. Anyway, we must get rid of these Celts. Needless to say, the Celts are an anachronism in this age. The United States is a cutting-edge nation created by capitalism and rationalism. This is our nation, and known to those who intellect. However, they kept multiplying life planarism. America's army lost due to difference in the size of our forces. But fortunately, I, a rock spirit, have descended upon this nation. The battlefront revived with the proposals of a new national structure and reformed military equalizing the situation. The Troll are barbarians attempting to contend against me in mass production in this epitome of idiocy. Eventually, my mechanized infantry will cover the land and annihilate the lonesome Celts once and for all. However, there is one matter that concerns me: leaders. In other words, we don't have enough servants. We have an obedient army, but no mighty ace warrior to lead them. While enemy Celts have many notorious barbarians lined up, just when we gain a foothold somewhere, we end up losing it to a single servant. Only servants can overcome other servants. We only have 3 servants on our side, including myself. Other servants who were summoned are in disarray and show no interest in joining us. Only my rationality restrains me from roaring out at this sad state of affairs. The Iraq spirit meant to save America dread the enemy and refuse to fight. Their negligence is going too far. Jesus!
Gosh. Rougeau, calm down, Mr. President. If you're trying to save the world, we are willing to cooperate with you.
Oh, you understand. Truly wonderful. You also have a very delicious looking body.
Foo-foo.
Hey, stop eating and biting me, runt. That was figurative. I'd never assault a lady.
Can I ask you 2 questions?
Yes, what is it? Coming from an exemplary woman like yourself, I shall give you a gentle answer. As a gentleman gentle reply? How elegant. Karna, please record that in the Present King Chronicles.
My first question, On our way here, we saw the mechanized infantry several times. Is that a result of your proposal? Is that what you aim for with your new national structure?
Indeed, that is correct. I arrived at that conclusion in order to save this nation from predicament. National unity, citizens relied to new life. Equal nation service, regardless of age or gender. Eventually, all citizens will be part of the mechanized infantry and defeat the Celts, the invaders. Of course, we must maintain our mass production lines for this purpose. Acquisition of labor from all across the land, institution of 20-hour workdays, and unremitting surveillance. Of course, you need the best welfare system too. One cannot have labor without creation. We will pay 3 times as hard, work 2 times as hard, and win 3 times as hard as normal humans. That's my new vision for America.
Até não é assim uma ideia tão má.
That's not okay. Recreation has its limits. Please, just be normal.
So that is what you are fixated on?
Huh? What did you just say?
No, I was talking to myself. Do not mind me. Well then, my second question. How do you intend to save the world? That can't be accomplished by securing the Holy Grail. Defeat the Celts, obtain the Holy Grail, then correct the error. Well, it's unclear who among the Celts possessed the Grail. If we can secure it, we can handle the rest.
No, it isn't unnecessary to correct this error.
What?
It is unnecessary. If I acquire the Grail, I could refine it and we should be able to prevent the incineration of the errors. Consequently, it would give birth to a world named America, operating on a different timeline from the errors.
What? Is that really possible?
Having been summoned by the Grail, we servants are well aware of its power. My conclusion is that it's quite possible.
O que é que vai acontecer às outras?
They'll probably be destroyed.
Then it's pointless to do so.
What? There is any other idea as brilliant as this? This America will survive for eternity. My inventions will remake America. It will show the Celts who can only procreate and fight that my inventions are the light of humanities and power of civilizations.
So you expand your battlefront for that purpose, abandoning those who fell in battle?
An accusation fit for the chief nurse, Nightingale, who so valiantly struggled for the salvation of all soldiers. Not abandoning them because I want to, however.
Edison, calm down. Florence just stating our opinion. It's not an accusation.
I'm aware of that. Then just now as my usual headache, don't worry about it. Listen, Lady Nightingale. To us, to me especially, this nation is everything, and the true king has a paramount duty to protect his nation.
But, if you are a rock spirit, you should also have duty as an ideal, a wish to protect the world. You are right, even my current self possesses that sense of duty in a corner of my sanity. Mr. Edison, if you deny that duty, you're nothing more than a mere patriot.
Quite so. What is wrong with King being a patriot?
I see. In that case, there is only one thing for me to do.
Nightingale, that's enough. I will not allow you to fight here, even if that costs me my life.
Let go of me, I can tell. Leaders with those eyes always lead to destruction. In the end, this responsibility to declare that it wasn't supposed to turn out like this.
Raphael, Master, what do you think? So you need to join me to fight the Celts and acquire the Holy Grail. I'll give you 3 minutes to decide. Maybe joining them for the time being is not a bad idea.
What are you saying, Doctor? Is opposed to the idea of fixing the foundation of humanity?
Quite the contrary, he's for it. It's just that the world his envisions differs from ours. But we don't have the time to confront him now, and in the end, I think he'll stop bearing his fangs. I'm just not being hopeful. My conclusion stems from historical observation and experience. Those that move nations believing their own rightness will experience consequences in one form or another. But that's all irrelevant. Now it's about gaining the upper hand in the war. With all the Celt servants gathering, there is an overwhelming gap in military strength. Diarmund Dube and Fionn Camhail are formidable enough. How many more servants of that caliber do they have? For now, we'll cooperate in order to acquire the Holy Grail and correct the mistakes where Celtic myths dominate North America. What happened afterwards? We can think about that later.
Senpai, what should we do? Senpai.
Well then, have you come to a decision? Let's hear what you have to say. Then an unexpected response indeed. Whatever your hidden agenda may be, I thought you would agree to join forces. I, Thomas Alva Edison, should respect your honesty and sincerity. But as Prize King, unfortunately, I have no choice but to condemn you. Get them!
They're coming, stand back, Master.
Ok. Isto vai doer, né? Isto vai doer muito. Tenho a certeza. Ok. Let's go. Let's fucking go! É sério? Não matamos. Very good, não nos matamos. Pumba, pumba, pumba. Okay, dead. He dead. Pretty nice indeed. Ok. Assim. Ouch. 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 Ok. Isto não está a fazer quase nada o Gilgamesh agora. Não estou a gostar muito disto. Ah, mas agora que temos estrelas já é melhor. Agora que já vamos ter mais estrelas. Uf, 100% crítico, nice. $13.000, nice. Com isto derrotamos o gajo. E provavelmente concluímos esta section também. Ok, let's go. Será que vamos ter cutscene? Vamos ter cutscene, sim senhor. Isto está a demorar imenso tempo. Vamos ter cutscene.
Ah, no good, there's no end to them.
So even my private mechanized infantry will become junk in minutes when going up against a servant, huh? But sometimes it's quantity over quality. It should be out of energy already. Vascavi! Throw them inside the special underground jail.
Yeah, I guess it can't be helped. So sorry, but you're getting locked up.
Oh, come on! Really? Ok, portanto pessoal, vamos terminar aqui o episódio. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Se gostaram, não se esqueçam de deixar o vosso like, comentar e subscreverem. Não se esqueçam também de deixar like na página de Facebook e Twitter. E eu vejo no próximo vídeo. Fui!